We welcome you to Lesson 141 at Namas University, Earth Spiritual University, the place and community that helps you grow into fully soul-guided people in order to achieve your mission in accordance with the up-to-date divine plan during this incarnation. We are the united heart, voice, and mind of your friends and brothers, Lord Buddha, God Shiva, and YESHUA, whom you may know as Jesus. We stand together in unity and harmony, speaking in group consciousness with one voice. Since Earth's shift to and through the fifth dimension, you are no longer observers of events, but rather you are meant to be active participants and actively moving towards living in unity consciousness. For our series of lessons, we are tasked with teaching what Earth's humans need for a future, speaking with one voice. For today's lesson, Lesson 141, we look at the first part of our series, Inherited Corrupt Belief Systems, as they are a major block to living in unity consciousness, and we shall make practical suggestions for navigating this challenge. Following a conversation on lack of self-belief, lack of self-confidence and self-worth, our friend and master scribe asked, "How do I fix this?" She pleaded with us, "Please show me how to fix and repair this damage. Please show me what the power of love can do when applied in a methodical fashion." We replied with a simple, "Yes." We were asked about feelings of inadequacy in every varying strength, from lack of self-confidence all the way through to crippling anxiety and self-loathing. That this interference had a real hold on the personality, our friend found confronting it confusing. We stepped forward to say yes, it is a belief, but not merely a standalone belief. It is a belief set as a pattern. It has taken hold firmly and is set in a looping pattern. This is a type of belief in the shape of a thought form, which has been forced upon, projected onto a person from a very young age. You were sure you had overcome your feeling of lack of self-worth, however. In not facing it fully, you have only condensed it down, compressed it so densely that it has developed further into self-loathing. Now, self-loathing isn't always a compression of another belief. It may also be viewed as a standalone belief system. We shall call that an inherited, corrupt belief system. Take a deep breath, relax, and let us explain. Inherited, corrupt belief systems are the original sin from the war in heaven. The little people, or all humanity basically, were seen as lesser than by the prime evils and their following minions. For an explanation of prime evils, please refer to the series of books entitled The Chronicles of SANAT KUMARA, by Dr. Martina Violetta Jung, available on Amazon. Humanity was deliberately infected by corrupted belief systems, as this made them easily manipulated and easily crushed or bent to another's will. Humans cannot now find their way out. Their beliefs are so strong. It is a full-on corruption. Our envoys, those of the light, tried to establish true teaching. Each and every time they were successful, until they left your sphere, and then their teaching was manipulated. The Dark Ones invented religion, which took the original teaching and unscrupulously changed enough, just enough, of the natural signal so that the divine, resonant, electronic body recognized such changes as correct, because there was enough of the partial, correct signal remaining. You call it microdosing today. The manipulative machination, however, was to land all blame and all responsibility on the one who had been deliberately corrupted by them. The story became that humanity, which had been corrupted, they were told that they had been so morally bad as to leave God, that original sin was the human flaw, and that they, the humans, had somehow brought it on themselves. And guess who would be there to save them? It doesn't stop there. To pile the guilt on further and take full advantage of humanity's weaknesses, humans were told by the ruling priest class that humans had been so damaged by evil, remember that corrupt signal, that all of you could not have a personal relationship with this God, that you really needed this intercession by the ruling priest class because you, the humans, were too filthy with sin. How do you say? They have done some job on you, humanity. For millennia upon millennia, it has been such. We have said enough. This must stop. We have sent the toughest of the tough who will stop this nonsense, which is you listening. Humans must be free to decide if they wish to take the journey of return. Every soul would absolutely commit to the path of the journey of return if they knew the truth. If they only had a glimpse of the love awaiting them, and that love awaiting them is the same love inside them, although smothered by the corrupted signals. We want to bring into your being an awareness of love, but you must see through the corrupted signals first. At the very least, have an awareness that this corruption exists. The corruption happened easily, as we have just stated. There was enough of the original untainted signal in the belief to make you trust the signal fully. And why wouldn't you? As you feel it ringing as true in your multidimensional DNA. Please don't worry. You have been gifted access to the 12-strand sun diamond DNA as remedy, as a way of burning away all corrupted signals. You did not come to earth as a newborn soul with inherited corruption. However, as soon as your soul made a connection to the tiny 3D body, it now must deal with all inherited belief systems. All signals from both parental lines are settled in your inherited DNA. Now, this inherited DNA with, let's use self-loathing as an example. It is activated when a person who is within your sphere of influence when you're very young projects their own fears and corrupted belief of self-loathing on the young person. Or indeed, it could be a system that wrapped itself around you when you were very young, and it projected its fears and corrupted beliefs. It just so happens that you can immediately identify with this corrupted signal as it is sitting in your physical system, and you feel it as genuine or true and not the imposter. As a young person, bombarded with so much unkindness and unfiltered systems, unprotected by the adults who should have committed to their contract with you to take care of you, you didn't stand a chance. Many adults have lost their way through the same method of corruption. Do you see just how established this corruption is? Whilst venting their hatred, the projecting ones feel a sense of relief, of a weight lifted. The adults have no idea that they have dumped this weight on a child. The corrupted systems know, of course, and don't care. The ones projecting their loathing are doing so because they didn't take the time to do the work. They never self-reflect. And we're not going to be too kind to them this time. Throughout time, there have been enough lessons shared on love, kindness, and forgiveness. Did the ones in your ancestral line do the work? Time after time, stories, lessons, and parables were shared. When little breakthroughs were made, little shards of light appeared, and the dark ones doubled down. Look out your window, nothing has changed. The dark ones use warfare and currency crashes to control any uprising against their authority. We will leave you with the thought, you are guilty of nothing. You did not understand the enormity of the corruption imposed upon you, the importance of the clearing work, or indeed even where to begin. This is why we are here. When you're feeling despondent, in your unhappy times, please reach out to us. Hold out your hand, ask for us to be there. You must make the first move, as this demonstrates your true intention. We shall hear your call, and be assured we will respond with a loving hug. If you expect, or indeed insist on, dialogue with us, or your guides, assistants and teachers, please remember that first, you must be soul connected, as this compels pure, uncorrupted signal. This, amongst other modalities, is what you learn at Namas University. Here, you will find a course available entitled Achieve Soul Connection by Dr. Martina Violetta Jung. Work through the steps diligently. Use a diary, journal, or notebook expressly for this learning. This is the work. We leave you now until our next lesson. In our next lesson, lesson 142, we shall continue with part 2 of this very important lesson on inherited corrupt belief systems, as this is a major block to living in unity consciousness. We are here to assist you on your journey to a full and stable soul connection. We love you. We bow to you. We are your loving brothers in friendship. Lord Buddha, YESHUA, whom you may know as Jesus, and God Shiva, we stand in unity and harmony, in one mind, heart and voice and unity consciousness. We shall return. This message was received by Susan Jack and spoken by her. Namas University is pleased to announce our first in-person courses to be held in Aachen, Germany in July the 6th through 10th, 2026. All in-person courses are available for registration and can be found by joining Namas University. Our website link to namasuniversity.org is found below. We are also pleased to announce Namas Artists exhibition at the ATELIER Martina Violetta Jung, the first weekend of July, the 4th and 5th, 2026, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This exhibition will be focusing on dragons in portal paintings and photographs. Please see the link below for more information at ateliermartinaviolettajung.com.